Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maliciousness. Welcome back. We survived! I mean, it would have been a pretty short RPG if we died right there, wouldn't it?
Did you see them?
What an intense RPG.
I know.
They made short bloody work of our ship.
So, welcome back. Let's get the level ups going right away.
And I doubt that voice will save any of us again.
Yeah, I did all the voice acting in this game. It was a nice little surprise, like just out of the bat, just, hey everybody, we're gonna voice act it, when they said they clearly were not off the get-go there. So I'm gonna grab Necromancer, Polymorph. Which one's the next one are you gonna grab?
That is the question. I'll probably go dual wielding again.
Dual is a good one. It gives you, because we're getting double layers into it, it gives you 10% more damage and 2 dodging. The dodges have saved him quite a bit.
Indeed, yeah, dodging is helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Since I am squishier, it's nice to have that little bit of extra survivability. So, yep.
Yep. Alright. Necromancer, Polymorph. I'm probably gonna grab...
I'll go one extra. I'll go one layer in telekinesis this time.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I forgot we get those abilities as well.
Yep. So if you see when I pick up this shell, there should be a little magical whip.
Yeah.
Little tether that goes out and kind of grabs things from a little bit of a distance away. So. Pretty fancy.
Pretty fancy. Yes. I'm gonna grab. I'm deciding between Perseverance and Retribution. Perseverance gives me more armor and magic once I get back up from like a hard CC, which I don't think I have to worry about for now. So I'm probably gonna go with Retribution. So any damage I take to me will restore will do 10% of that damage back to them. So I can kind of tank people there. And naturally we're gonna go Persuasion just to get overall more stuff. Now you're gonna see my inventory. I have a lot of crap in my inventory. Jet, why is that?
Oh, you know. So this is the theme. Since his person actually has 2 things: strength for one, so he can actually carry crap because I can't, and then 2, I also give him everything because he took some levels in barter. So basically, we just make him sell everything, and then he splits the profits between us. So
yeah.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship.
murder them.
All right. Now I was able to get the proc off on my guy, so I do have. No, I didn't. Damn. Oh well. These guys aren't too hard. So Jet, go in there, kill them both. I believe in you.
So sometimes, if things are a little bit out of range, like as you can see, they're not quite in the range of my abilities, I'm just going to say delay turn, and then make them come to me.
I know you.
Because they'll have to expend action points to move. So that'll waste some of the time, so they can only get 1 punch off or something like that. So.
Yeah. That was great. Boo. So, Bullhorns is a free ability that lets me charge forward, and it lets me grab bleeding on these guys because they don't have any physical armor. Also, I'm going to be regaining a lot of health while doing that as well. My style is, I'm dying, so I need to do more damage. And then there's the bleed that does 5 damage by itself.
Dagnabbit, I was afraid of this.
The rock.
Also, yep, the rock is in the way, so we'll just murder him traditional style.
Yeah, you'd be amazed how many points Jet spends on just moving 5 feet in one direction.
Yes, indeed.
Drowned.
So yeah, I mean, as you saw, movement requires action points, but the Scoundrel ability actually gives additional movement speed. 0.6 movement speed, so handy.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
They must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
They're just animals. Easy enough to euthanize.
They didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
Yeah. Yeah, later on, I'm not going to say anything too spoilerific but they become pretty stinking scary later on. Oh.
And later levels, you mean?
I mean like later on in the game.
Oh.
Alright, and look, there's another crafting book I have, so we can learn a couple more recipes.
Hooray.
We haven't really gone into recipes too much. We haven't really needed to for now in the early levels, but later on I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff we'll have to grab.
Yeah. We haven't needed to or kind of known how to, so it's been...
Yeah. Yeah, but once we get off the island, I've heard repeatedly that it's going to be very, very hard.
Oh, yeah.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with
Black
acute
cat.
intensity.
Yeah.
Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
Huh. Unique. Oh, it likes you.
Hello, kitty.
Hello, kitty. Yeah. I'm going to grab the bedroll. Bedrolls are OP. Actually, I'm going to toss this to you because I have 2 of them. Hey, you do?
Yep, I picked up an extra one for selling reasons.
Oh. that's it.
A lockpick. Awesome.
That's
Lockpicks are
nice.
super good.
Uh-huh. Ooh, I got a red hot chili pepper.
What they're for, what you think they're for. For opening up doors and
Chests and all that.
chests, things like that. So,
A trick
breaking
you
into
guys can
stuff.
do is, if you're not sure whether you should pick something up or not, you can pick up the chest, and sometimes you can see like what's inside the chest and kind of get a glance of it, or you can find out the item value of the chest and go,
Found something.
is this worth opening? Oh,
I'm not digging that up.
oh, I mean, it's only a grave. What's the worst that could happen? I'm playing a necromancer, by the way. I should be fascinated by this, shouldn't I? No, Karma's a witch.
Hello.
Yeah, freshly buried corpse.
See what happens if I
Hi, ow.
get him to expend his actions.
Uh-huh. I'm going to drain your life force a little bit to heal myself up. Thank you. Now, he is undead, so when we hit him, he actually will lose life. That is annoying. He'll bleed out, though.
You're dang straight.
Or he'll get murdered by my associate here. Whoop.
There's
That's
a version of bleeding out.
not... It's a killed secured, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's this? I found something.
Oh. He did.
I'll
He,
just steal a shovel from him with
yeah, magic from like the... What was it called? Like the magic,
magic pockets.
magic pockets. So a chest over here I'm gonna grab.
Ooh. Chest armor.
Nice.
3
Thank you.
magic and 5 physical.
Huh. Hey, Jet.
Not bad.
I never thought about this. We could actually get over there, couldn't we? If we had an ability like flying or teleportation, we could actually get up into this back area here. Huh. Some people back there.
Oh shoot! Wow, that's shoot! Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
I didn't realize that was an angle. Okay.
Yeah. We all have
That's
our,
for the
we all have our
future.
angles. All right, should we go to the left here? I think I see a path or something back here.
Something mysterious.
Something mysterious back here. Oh, look.
Ah.
A hidden back glaive. Like I said, guys,
Where this leads.
we did play through quite a few of this on our own here. Here's Fane. If you want to talk to him, he's talking to a dead man. Oh, identifying glass. I'll send this to Jet. Your name is so long now.
Ooh, yes.
Alright.
No way around the poison, really.
Not really. Not unless you want to burn it.
I have one way.
Ow. There's a backstab critical into my back. Ow.
Hey, it got me over, so I didn't get poisoned.
Yeah, I'm gonna use rested to get over.
You hear a small
Actually, I don't
whimpering
think-
sound from behind a basket.
I think
You
I
peer
actually took
behind
some
it
fall damage.
and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling.
We'll place my hand over her head and just go.
The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes.
She looks like a warrior princess I used to know.
A wide grin cracks across the child's face through her tears, showing 2 big gaps where her front teeth should be. She laughs.
Really? Yeah. Warrior Princess Coral.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I am.
You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next year, and then I'll learn it.
The child wipes her eyes and, grinning, plunks herself down on the earthen ground. She starts tracing shapes, hearts, stars, and diamonds into the dirt.
That's cute. And she gives us XP, which is the main reason we did that. I mean, besides being a
And a
nice
scroll.
person. And a scroll. Let's go check those back areas, make sure there's nothing you're not missing.
Also, as we move forward, I'm holding down the Alt button. That's how we're kind of seeing whenever the items pop up
Oh yeah,
on the maps. So for those hidden plants and things like that.
yeah. So what's the button to push to figure out where you can sneak by stuff? Control?
Like what? X
X?
for sneaking.
No, like what's not a button you can see to to have like a good identification of where you could actually sneak successfully on? Like, while walking around, minus like when you're sneaking.
Shift.
Shift. Okay.
Yeah, so as you can see, here's how the sneaking works. Because he's in the light red area, it doesn't proc being
found
seen.
something.
The dark red is where people, where you can be seen even when you're sneaking actively. In the light red, you'll be seen if you're just walking around.
Yeah.
So like right now the turtle knows I'm here, but if I were to do this, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm the light red, and once I go to dark red, once I go into the dark red, there we go.
Nice.
Oh, speaking of sneaking,
Ooh.
let's just make him have a bad day.
They're transforming.
Hey, turtles. That's not good. Okay, I was actually able to hit this turtle. Good. Our little sneak attack round went off. So he has 14. He has 14 initiative to my 12, so he'll be going first. This ancient thing, which is gonna bite me in the face, is gonna go next.
I'm gonna stab myself in the arm. This is my flesh sacrifice, so it'll give myself 10% extra damage, and it just gave me an extra action point, so I will be able to stab the ever-living crap out of the back of the turtle.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 times to kill it. Because I missed.
Yep. I don't have opportunity
No.
yet, but they don't like you, do they? Ah, that's impaled. So,
wait, I think I got it. Oh yes, it got washed away by the water instantly.
oh,
I'm
nice.
still slowed or crippled. Slowed. Okay.
Yeah.
My movement speed's gonna be reduced.
So I'm gonna examine this turtle real quick. It does have opportunist. Sometimes when you if I move past like this, it's gonna show this sword icon over it. That means it has opportunist. It's gonna snap at me, which I definitely don't want to have happen.
If you play things like Dungeons and Dragons, it's like an opportunity attack.
Yeah. Get through here. Make sure I'm right between me and the enemy. Also, I don't want it biting me. Which am I scared of more of? Jen will kill the big void tainted thing, so I'm gonna lash this guy. And it shouldn't bite me. I'm gonna shoot some lightning back at it. It does not like me.
Let's see if I can actually get in range. Because I am slowed. Just at a range. So one thing to note too, if you kind of mess up your positioning and your action points, so see the one action point takes me just about 3 meters out. If I move 1.7, I want to move a little bit more, it's still with the same action point I can move.
Yeah, you've already spent that action point to move.
Yep. So you can, there's a little bit of wiggle room, so don't feel like you have to be 100%. If you're trying to step around an obstacle, like step around oil, you can step around the outskirts of it or something like that. By just clicking, it'll still use the same action point. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pop my adrenaline just in case, because I want to make sure I finish off this turtle.
Yep.
So it doesn't have another chance. Okay, good, I killed it anyways.
And there's that one. So that turtle was flanked, so it's going to take a 10% reduction in dodging, which I think every creature has an innate 5%. So removing that dodge, a pretty strong indicator that it's just going to die. Speaking of dying, give me my life back, you stinking little turtle. Thank you, necromancy. Oh, look, trousers. I want those.
Trousers.
Pants. Well, pretty decent pants. Alright, that turtle didn't have anything on it.
Alright, so this is what Feliciousness was talking about earlier. The chest, I'm going to pick it up. And so, here's a cheeky little way to kind of tell what's inside the chest. I don't know what the innate value of a chest is, but it says it's worth 92 gold.
Oh,
so
it's the value of a individual chest, 1 gold piece. So whatever inside of it is worth 91 gold.
yeah, so we're going to drop the item. Lockpicks at the store are worth about, they cost about 30-ish gold.
Yeah.
So I am going to use my lockpick, because this will be positive cash flow.
Uh-huh.
And let's see what's inside. So we got 17 gold, a pair of shoes, some leather shoes, and a decaying touch scroll.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's necromancy. Let's throw that at work.
Thank you.
Let's see. I got some shoes. All right.
Yay.
Do you have magic? Yeah, he has some magic armor now. So.
Yep, I have some magic armor off this thing. So.
Oh yes, the reason bedrolls are amazing is because I'm missing a little bit of health, but not anymore. You just click on it, it gives you a giant chunk of your HP back.
You just a recipe bonus for like a +1 to strength, finesse, and intelligence. All your damage and main attribute stats. It's very nice to have. Our tension around here is apparently low off of this little gem you're just seeing on the bottom there. So we can kind of get away one or two things they won't attack us. If it goes to yellow like it is now, out in the middle of nowhere, we steal anything, incoming attack force. So that's gonna happen a lot, isn't it?
Hey man, it gets me where I need to be.
Yeah, later on, in other words, he's just gonna stab me in the back and murder me in one hit for some reason. Just one shot me accidentally.
That'd be bad. It'd be funny. But
Yeah, I'm gonna get some more points of retribution just to, so whenever he turns out, doesn't like accidentally reverse murder this guy.
I know nothing of any Verdus.
Hello.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
I think she barely moves her mouth when she says that too. Stay back, sorcerer. Our God spoken speaks. Sorry.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
So you see down here, I have an outlaw and a noble option because these are the tags I have. We gain some more and some less down the road. But in this case, man, I'm just gonna go with, you know what? I'd rather not be noticed right now because this is kind of scary. And they're telling her to cut her own tongue out. I like my tongue. It's very useful.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness.
I believe we're done here.
Ooh. Hop goes
What a waste.
dragon.
Come.
that was from
needed
70
elsewhere.
health.
The lizard magic,
Yeah.
And some armor
or
and
what's
stuff.
left of her,
Ah.
lies in a puddle of gore.
There's one Magister fewer for us to worry about.
When it comes to dying in a puddle of your own blood, sooner her than me.
We're pretty altruistic people, aren't we, Jet?
Hey man, the Magisters are tool bags.
I'm gonna send this to Grandmaster Jet. Your name is so long to play through. It's a leg. I'm gonna give him a leg up.
Yeah, here we go, see? So since it was since it's a limb, I will eat it.
You're gonna be healing for 4 vitality per turn.
Bread or brisket, toes the same.
Your grace is not your business, long pig.
Hello.
Don't let
Verdus,
this monkey
Verdus,
talk to
Verdus.
you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
She doesn't
An
really.
intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear
He's for the
a
Lone Wolf
moment
Mercenary
before
Company.
shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Hey guys, doesn't it sound like a little bit more of a shakedown than taxes?
You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the Magisters enforcing round here. A fool never knows what they've got till it's well and gone. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
Now I could do the outlaw thing and try to trick these crony fools, but they have stuff on them. We're broke and we want their XP. There's so much XP just sitting inside their corpses. I mean bodies that we wanted out. So we're gonna be heroes, right, Jet? We're just gonna say no. We're not gonna stand by and watch this illicit thing happen.
And neither will I.
Nor will he.
We got a system, and it looks like you don't want to fit in.
Alright. So she's also a stabby rogue. In the base game, the alpha, there actually was an ability that you had to get to backstab. But in this game, just having a dagger allows you to backstab anybody. So positioning is very, very important for Jet. A lot less so than me. I can just hit him over the head with a big sword no matter which way I want.
And so if I hover over enemies, you can see that area, the cone that I have to be in to successfully pull off my backstab.
Yep. Like that. That was not a backstab, was it?
I don't think so, because I think it squeezed me outside of the cone because she's barely in it.
Yeah.
Can't quite occupy it.
Yeah, the ability he used there guarantees a backstab critical. Otherwise, we would see actually backstab critical above his head.
Yep. Ow.
Yep. Yay, humans and their encouragement. That's actually really annoying. So, you go through this guy. I was gonna bleed a little. He will die on his turn when it comes up. Actually, I think she's just gonna murder beforehand. So, oh well.
Yep. Things like bleeding and burning and stuff like that. If they're damaging abilities that have a continuous effect, they take place at the beginning of that character's turn.
Yep. She has atrophy, so she's gonna run and hide in the corner. See?
Because she cannot use her weapons right now.
Yep. Yeah, if she has any magic, she can use those or any innate abilities, but yeah.
Okay. Also, the other thing too that you can tell if it's a backstab ability.
Doesn't like the
icon changes.
Yeah, yeah, like to like a downward dagger
in the back instead of just like a traditional
melee
knife.
Yeah.
Like there we go. Over maliciousness, it's just normal melee. And then if I hovered over her or over him, I would be stabbing. Well, actually, over her would be in the back, him would be in the front. So another little way just to make sure. Yeah, exactly. Just to make sure that you're pulling off the backstabs correct.
Yeah, Jet's all damage build is actually pretty insane, especially these lower level entry areas.
It is effective at its job.
Before more of them trouble us.
I've an errand to run around here first. I'll catch up with you there.
Gold off her.
Remember, past the kitchens, down to the beach, inside the
a lot of gold. Good.
There is a safe place.
That chest I opened in the back there had about 100 of it. So.
Nice.
Alright. Now, I'm not gonna say fully with two-handed. Two-handed is like the thing I want to use the most of, but if I find a better club on me, like in this guy, I'm gonna grab it. So. Hello, she's pretty warm.
Amidst a crowd
you catch my
of
drift?
screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
So I'm gonna give her some of these strange random jars I took up here. A couple of gold cups, and I'm gonna start just selling everything in mass because we want to make a lot of money off these. Some things we'll hold on to if we think we can craft it later on. Oh look, your cooking pots was last time. Last time during our test run, Jet had about what?
It's like 7 or maybe even 12.
At least. It was a lot of. Let me take this little cap. I might actually just put it on my head there. Make sure the gold bounces out. And anything I make on here, because Jet will be doing a lot of running around. He gets places I can't. What the? Okay, there we go. That was weird. I was offering the gold, and for some reason it was not going any higher than it should have. So, let's offer that. You see up there all the things I'm going to be selling them during back and forth. And because I made half of that, I'm going to send half of that to Jet, as I'm a good and loyal compatriot of our endeavors. So I made 212 off, or made 412 off that, so I'm going to send 206 to Jet. I can just do that by 6.
This is part of the reason that we throw our money into our bags, is because it makes splitting money a little bit easier. Just kidding, I guess it still goes straight into my bag.
Yep.
I thought it would pop up next to my bag. Okay, well, never mind. No easies.
No easies. Now there are many characters you can play in here, but the reason I like playing the humans the most of all is because our armor looks freaking awesome. Versus elves, they were paint apparently for the female ones.
It's kind of weird.
This is one of those games where like you would just have like leaves all over you. So Jet, I don't think is ever really gonna have a helmet on in this game.
Yeah, probably not. The hats are just looking for the elves.
Yeah, here's the cave she was talking about with us before.
I magicked you, you're dead!
I magicked you, you're dead? I remember playing that when I was younger.
Thank you for your help with that.
The good games.
Rare
all the good games.
Goes against their own for an elf.
She bows.
Oh, thank you very much, my lady.
Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help.
She gave me a severed head.
This. You, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but
I can think of no finer occasion than this.
So you guys know, so if you save a damsel in distress, she just goes, "Thank you. You saved me. Take this severed head I found on the street." You just go, "Thank you."
Just say no.
And I'm just gonna toss a severed head to my friend here because he's a headhunter. Here's a reward we're gonna grab here. I can get a two-handed pickaxe if I wanted to. But I really don't want any of these. I'll go for the one that gives you the most. Magic pants. I can find a lot of better stuff here. I'm gonna go for the pickaxe. It's interesting. We will also get the haste scroll and the gold as well. So you can see the amount of money you get off of them quite a bit. So that's the pickaxe I'm gonna grab. That is worth the most. Jet is running through the back here. We did get some XP because of the exploration.
Yep.
Alright, I'll just come back here for the... Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Like I said, we really want the XP off these guys. So.
Indeed.
Hello, Modi.
Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword.
I don't need you to play hide and go seek with the kid. I just have far enough wits to be able to find it myself.
We only have our spurry
kid. Have fun. He's gonna go that way, and I'm gonna go that way because of Jet's ability to just have a ridiculous amount of wit. He'll be seeing a lot of things I won't, which would be nice.
Yeah, wits also allow us to see hidden things, so.
Like this, Lord Witherman back here. He is petrified, the poor guy.
Help me.
So I'm gonna pull this spear out of him. Woo! I got the spirit Brachus Rex. Really
You
good spear.
set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last.
Can I take the wizard armor you have on you, by the way?
But my spirit.
Thank you.
Blast!
You know that one.
I remain trapped in this moldering skeleton yet.
Okay, what bound you to that? How'd you get down here?
Most terrible. I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it.
It sounds really useful. I'd love to use it.
Brachus Rex. May maggots lace his entrails.
May maggots lace his entrails. I don't think he's a big fan.
After he interred me in this cell,
God.
he must have drawn my soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort.
I've never heard that line.
Yeah.
But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you?
I would love to.
Marvelous, my friend.
Marvelous.
You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it.
I know it now.
The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity.
Wait, there's another switch in there?
There is? I'll have to find it. I didn't realize
I don't think I've ever noticed that. Like we said, we've played through this multiple times. I don't think I ever knew there was a switch down there.
Uh-huh.
Of course, that was also the first time I actually listened to that guy. Yeah. Because normally you talk to him, but...
Yeah. So the spirit
maggots, laser
is... Yeah, he was not a big fan. The spirit is actually really good because it does go off finesse because it is a spirit, gives me longer range. But when their physical armor is gone, I have a chance, 10% chance of magic armor is gone. I have a 10% chance of petrifying them. I can also just slow them whenever I want, 10% chance at the time. It's an amazing spirit. It is a unique class spear, so I'll be using that for a while. It's just better than the other ones I have. All right, Jet. If I don't know where he is, I can just click on this. And I can see that he is talking to Collis over here, who is the is he the warfare teacher?
He is, and I have just purchased the Battle Stomp spell. I can't learn it yet, but I'm keeping it because on my next level, I'm going to be taking a point in warfare, just so I can get abilities like this one. Where it'll give me a little bit of crowd control. This will be a knockdown ability. Warfare also gives me more damage to physical damage, so
yeah,
it plays right in line with that damage build.
Yeah, it gives him a nice amount of, like a good amount of CC because he doesn't have much right now at all.
I have none.
Like minus the dead condition.
Yeah, that's the way I CC.
Yep, death.
Just kill them.
Alchemy scrolls I'm not really gonna need yet. I'll hold on that one. That's a good one. So poison bottle, healing potions we will need. So if you guys are a big advocate of spending like crafting and all that, this game does support that. I just don't know how to do it myself, so I'm going to just need to be there.
I'm looking forward to it later. I do usually like crafting in games like that.
Yeah.
Games like this, but I think it comes in later when we're off the island.
Yeah. Sorry. You know what? I'm gonna give her one of my flasks and offer it to her. We'll gain some XP.
Look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? An old deed. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's cup.
Alright.
And I'm late.
Yep, that's 250 XP for us. Did I get that, or did you explore and get that?
Both. I just got something, and then something else.
Alright.
What'd you do?
I give her a potion.
Oh.
Alright. Do you have a yarrow flower, by the way?
Not yet, no.
No. Well, we'll have to discover that pretty soon here. So, alright, guys, that's a little intro to the island here. We have quite a few things we're gonna go in here. There's a patch to our right, our south, our left, and our up, guys. We have a lot to explore on this island. It's a nice little intro to here. We're entering into here. We're gonna show these people how much of heroes that we are, and we're going to endeavor to help them out by getting the amount of XP within their cold dead corpses. So, if you guys like the video, please consider liking the video, and if you guys subscribe to the channel, it helps us out a great deal, guys, and it'll let you see more of these videos like this. So, okay, guys, we will see you in the next one. Hope you had a good day, guys. Bye.
See you.